Alright guys, we've had a very long wait, so this whole introduction will be very short. We've already kind of done the introduction already, but this is for the VODs out there. But we've got Addiction Esports on the Radiant side going up against Modus Pwnens on the Dire side. So let's quickly introduce who's playing what. We missed there was a draft, but we've kind of missed that, so you know, whatever. It's being completion and against the game is an hour and 20 behind, but you know, whatever. So we got on the Radiant side. Oh, I should say I'm Zembrella and I'm joined by BlinkDOTA.
Hey,
Hi,
finally ready to get going. Let's go for it. Let's introduce the side if you want.
Okay. On the Radiant side, we got Casper playing the Earthshaker, Wumpa playing the Nature's Prophet, Saxy Scowl playing the Juggernaut, Ninetales on the Oracle, and finally Slate on the Death Prophet.
Praise the Sun playing PL, Flood playing the bench, Ollie playing Tidehunter. Oh, I didn't recognise his hero for a sec. What with that thing on it? Rainbow Warrior playing the Zeus mid, and ZakiDOTA playing this, what I imagine is a support Lina.
Yep.
So we're finally off after an hour and 20 minutes. Could have already had a game in this time, but it's fine.
Man, I like this title, the Blink Dagger thing. Aquaemerald Blade.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, isn't that from one of the things? You know what I'm trying to say. From one of the major chests, or I don't know.
I don't recognize it, but anyway.
Anyway.
Prophet.
We're finally off.
Yeah, Prophet walked up to the top lane with the boots, managed to get a nice Observer ward down. It's going to protect.
And Tidehunter just managed to get his ward down as well. He just avoided the vision of the tree, so well, they should know he has it down actually, because now he doesn't have it in his inventory anymore. So that might get dewarded.
It's a pretty standard place to have it as well because it doesn't block the camp, meaning you can use it as a side pull. And they're very smartly. You see the Radiant put an Observer ward to block the camp that Tidehunter could sometimes go to. He did start with boots though. The extra move speed is really good against the Earthshaker. It makes it a lot easier to dodge the Fisher and get to the correct side of it.
Yeah, that's really sneaky. Although it's just been pinged. Oh no, Earthshaker just pinged it out. So yeah, they've blocked that side camp. So he's not even going to be able to go there to try and get something. And we were talking about just before this huge break that he's probably going to have kind of a tough lane here. Probably looking to go for that Iron Talon and just retreat back to the jungle and try and get his 6 and try and get his Blink Dagger. This is actually really big. So Nature's Prophet, they actually managed to kill the treants that were pulling the creep wave, so he's not going to get a free level 2 now.
That's really good actually. Did they use stun? They used stuns and everything.
They used they only used Lina stun.
That's fair enough.
Just to get the last one. That's fine.
Meanwhile, we were talking about in the bottom lane, Tidehunter gets caught out by the combo.
Yeah. I think he's going to know now that he cannot walk up to lane without just tanking that.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Like,
yeah,
it's such
he's going to TP and he's going to try and get his level 2. I think that's what he really wants from this lane. Hopefully they're not going to be able to pull before this creep wave pushes into his tower, so he will get that experience.
Yeah,
as long as not too much was denied. So he went Kraken Shell level 1 actually, so he can't even really contest the Juggernaut's last hits.
Yeah, he probably would be sort of like panic leveled it when he got on, because it would help him survive it a little bit longer, but not really all that long, to be honest. But this mid lane, let's talk about it. Death Prophet versus the Zeus. Zeus probably is going to start off a little bit better, but I think Death Prophet, once she gets a bottle, should be absolutely fine. Already got started off with a magic wand, so already got 6.
Yeah, it's kind of just
charges.
a spam trade, I think. Death Prophet just spams Crypt Swarm and Zeus just spams Lightning. As long as there are no rotations, I think it's pretty even.
I feel like Death Prophet can get in the face a bit more though. Like, Zeus sets up just a little bit too far. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, the Fisher is going to hit the Tidehunter. So DD go in the way of Earthshaker, and he started off with boots, but so did Tidehunter. Tide's got the better move speed, it seems. Actually, no, Earthshaker has 5 more, but you know, inconsequential.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get away there, and he's just going to back up. He's now going to realise that his camp's been blocked as well. Oh, he's going to miss the sentry as well.
Yeah.
He's actually having such a horrible time down here.
I guess he expected to be sort of like around this location. But...
yeah, exactly. But they put it in that sneaky little place there, but he's pinging out saying, guys, there's nothing I can do. I can't be in lane, I can't go back.
On the plus side, Earthshaker doesn't have any mana, because he started off with boots, he didn't have enough for more clarities. He's going to do a pull here to try and bring the creative back underneath his tower.
Meanwhile at top, BlinkDOTA's getting a nice pull for PL, bringing the lane equilibrium back. And Nature's Prophet sitting currently here at 8-0. I think he's doing pretty well.
That's not too bad, especially in the offense.
Yeah, exactly. He's not got his camp block, so he's now going to take that once they pulled. And he's level 4. He's having a great time up here. I think he's going to be able to maybe rotate in and... I think a TP and Sprout onto the Zeus, if he's a little bit out of position into Spirit Siphon, he could easily die.
Yeah, there's definitely potential there, or TP to the bottom lane if Tidehunter does show his face a little bit too soon. Oh, they get the D ward onto the on the Observer ward.
Okay, that's finally got that. That's good. So now they can get that to spawn at the 4-minute mark, and Tidehunter can
hopefully
try and take it. Yeah. Well, he's not doing too bad. He's nearly level. He's like level 2.5. If he gets level 3 soonish, although he's not gonna. They've got another pull through, so I don't think they're going to. He's gonna be getting it anytime soon.
Yeah. So Death Prophet's got bottle. Zeus has got his own bottle as well. Managed to refill it up with a nice illusion rune for himself. But Death Prophet currently 21 CS and the Zeus is 20, so all's even. The PL is farming a little bit better than his opposite, the Juggernaut, but it's not huge amounts of difference really at this stage of the game.
Yeah, it's actually kind of surprising, seeing as I guess Nature's Prophet's kind of backed off from his lane now, but in the early stages he was contesting it a bit better than the Tide was able to contest his lane.
I think Juggernaut had to try and last hit under his tower a bit.
Yeah, true. Yeah, with these pulls. Yeah, he's not got a stout shield or anything, so
or
he
a
can't
quelling
like
blade, which is
tank.
the main thing.
Yeah. He can't. Yeah, he can't sit and tank the tower. Tank the creep wave outside of tower range.
He's actually gone for 2 points in the healing ward, which is a little unusual. Normally you just see the first level.
Yeah, I quite like it. Yeah, I quite like that build, to be honest, because in this lineup, he'll get a value point in crit, but he doesn't really need the crit at all. Like the healing ward is going to be max healing ward's going to be a really big deal to try and take these towers. Already you can see they're pressuring this tower with the healing ward, and just getting some right clicks in. There's nothing Tide can do about it. And if they want to rotate out Venge or Lina, then PL's going to start having a bit of a tough time against Nature's Prophet because he can just get harassed so easily by these trees. Well, he's got PMS, so he's not too bad.
Speaking of Venge and Lina, they were smoked up looking to go mid, but decided the time wasn't right. Death Prophet's positioning was pretty good. Actually, she wasn't even lane. It was just the Earthshaker, I think. So they're going to go back to this top lane. Meanwhile, okay, Nature's Prophet goes back to base.
He's just chilling. He's got phase boots now, but his global TP is now on cooldown. So he's going to go back up top.
He's getting pretty nice farm there anyway, and Death Prophet doesn't have Exorcism leveled up. Normally I'd understand that, but actually with the Arcane Rune, it might be useful to level it up when she hits level 7 and push with that, just because of the reduced cooldown.
Yeah, and reduced mana. Well, I don't think you get the reduced cooldown if it doesn't cool down within the time. Is it right?
No. It's
okay. Yeah, true.
It's as you activate it with the Arcane.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, true. I don't know why she doesn't just go for a push here.
I mean, she might. She's not level 7 yet, so.
Yeah, true. So she probably hold the point. No, I think she should get it here, and then she can pressure Zeus's T1 with Earthshaker, because they've nearly got this bottom tower as well off of Ollie.
We saw Venge was rotating in there. It's actually gonna. Oh, she misses the pull on the neutrals. Does get it on the ancients though with the Wave of Terror. And who's rotating in? It's the Earthshaker. Ollie's got to be careful not to step up too far. He's going to be okay. And okay, that was a TP in from the Nature's Prophet. Misses the Sprouts though. Oh, I didn't realize Zeus was down to like 8 HP. That's pretty crazy. Wow. And now Earthshaker runs into Flood here on the Vengeful Spirit. He's got the Fisher, catches 2, not before he gets hit by the LSA though. And so Zeus surviving there. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's good. It's good that he survives, but now I'm pretty sure his okay. Slate's still not leveled up Exorcism, so they're not going to be able to convert this into the T1 just yet. But Jug is just going to carry on pushing down here, And yeah, I mean, unless they rotate these supports in and fully commit to pushing him off this tower, this T2 is just going to go down so quickly because Tide can't do anything about it.
You've got to watch out for the Omni Slash as well. Juggernaut might just run after him. Got to be careful. Thundergod's Wrath is still there though. The fish is going to come through. And Juggernaut's going to get healed up.
Yeah, this is great early pressure from Addiction. They're just pressuring around the map so hard. So they've forced Zeus down there now. So he can no longer just free farm. Well, he's not been able to just free farm mid the whole time. Yeah. Wampa's going to TP in.
Yeah.
Try and look to get this T1 tower.
Speaking of pressure, I do wish Death Prophet actually got a level in Exorcism, but they might not even need it here. It's just going to start spamming out the Arc Lightnings.
Oracle takes down Tide Hunter meanwhile. He just steps a little bit out of position. Just gets caught by that combo that was used to get first blood. Healing Wall goes up and they just push the tower.
Easy.
Yeah.
This early tower gold really helps the supports, as we can see. The Earthshaker's already got his Arcane Boots, and Oracle's not going to be too far behind his either. PL is just going to do a bit of creep skipping to try and take this tower down. Wumpa is showing his face. They didn't manage to get the mid tower in the end. That's on 347 hit points. But the TPs, they want to try and catch Praise the Sun here on the PL. They need to throw out the Fisher, the doppelganger, to jump over the tree line. Fisher does come out, locks him down for now. He's still pretty tanky here. Doppelganger is on cooldown now. It's only level 2.
That's a really good kill to get, actually, because that was the one thing that they had going for them, I think, in this early game, is he's top of the CS board at the moment, and because of the pressure everywhere else, he was managing to get free farm pretty much up there. But what I was going to say even before he died is that, yeah, he's top of the CS, he's getting free farm, but he's not really going to be able to do anything with it. There's no item he can get that's going to help save these towers. I think they just have to settle. Modus Pwnens have to settle to just pretty much lose all their T1s, have their T2s pressured, and try and just either wait for Tide, Ravage, and Blink. Not even Blink really at this stage. He's so far behind.
Bottom lane though, Juggernaut is going to have to spin here if he wants to try and survive spin, but he doesn't have TP. He might buy one on the way through. And actually, they're going to back out there. They see Slate coming in. He's going to manage to drain the life force from the Vengeful Spirit, but the double stun is going to force him back. He's okay now. Omni Slash coming off cooldown in 19 seconds. Uses the Mango just to make sure he does have mana. And it was the drums as a choice for Juggernaut. And going for the power treads. Really tanking up there.
Yeah, I quite like this build.
Normally see the face and... Okay, Omni Slash could come through. He's just thinking about maybe using it. He's going to throw out a few more right clicks. The spin comes in. Jackie Dota, you're in some trouble here. They were worried about the Omni Slash, but they forgot about the spin. He's now going to use the Omni Slash. Doesn't bounce in perfect favor, but the AoE coming through from the Crypt Swarm. Yes, he does die, but he takes 2 with him, and it could be some more. Omni's... Actually, no. The Death Prophet ends up going down. A good Ravage with the Thundergod's Wrath. They turn it around. 2 kills.
It's actually pretty good. 2 supports for 2 cores.
Yeah.
That was really, really bold. I was going to say, if that Jug didn't die there, that would have been insane. That was so bold by him.
Yeah,
it's only a level 1 Omni Slash. Doesn't do that much damage.
Maybe feeling a little bold.
Yeah, just a bit cocky.
That's one way of putting it.
Like, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And Tide's now level 7. Look at that! Like, instantly. Tide's level 7, he's got 1800 gold after that. Damn. That's crazy.
I do wonder
he's completely back in this game now.
I do wonder whether he's going to go for a mech or a blink. I think it's more common at this skill level to go for a blink, and they're not really looking to push early on anyway. So
yeah, I mean the mech's okay. I just think that I just feel like his main role in this game now is to try and, when they 5-man into... Oh, there's a fight happening, actually.
Yeah.
Mid lane. It looks like they're all just going to chill out and back off. But yeah, I feel like Tide's main role in this game is to try and get a surprise Blink Ravage as the tower's being pushed in.
Definitely the initiator, you're right.
So, even if... Yeah, I just think Blink's probably just better than Mech here in general. Although, I mean, I'm sure he'll make me eat my words. It looks like he's saving for it though.
I would agree with you here. I think Blink is definitely the best item for him to go now.
Yeah, this is actually like pretty. This is looking pretty good, I think, for Modus Pwnens. I expected to see way more pressure from Addiction Esports. Slate still hasn't leveled up this exorcism, and I feel like when you pick Death Prophet, she's so good at pressuring lanes that it's really worth getting it before level like 10 or 11. I mean, I'd even get it at level 6 and just walk at the tower and just force people back, force the rotations at least.
It's definitely one of those skills you can get away with leveling at 6 if you want. I mean, it depends how the lane's going, how the game is going. But you're right. I feel like getting like 1 point before the silence is probably worth it.
And there's Tide's Blink Dagger, 13 minutes. That's pretty good considering how bad his lane was.
Yeah.
He had a defensive tri lane against him, and he had his camp blocked, and he hasn't even got an Iron Talon, and he's got Blink Stick Arcanes at 13 minutes. That's really good, and he's taking this Ancient stack now as well. I actually don't think Addiction Esports have capitalized on the potential of their draft pressure enough at all, because now PL's got his bots. Yeah, PL's got 100 CS. He's got his bots. So he can really be versatile around the map and get to. He can even get to defenses and spam with his Spirit Lance now.
I think the better idea for him would be to actually get away from the fights. If the 5-man does come out from AE, he just.
I mean, yeah, for sure, yeah. Lane. No, I totally agree. He can. That's what he's mainly gonna do. I think is just split push to another lane. But he can even get back now though, like on that lower cooldown. Yeah. So he has options. He's not just forced to split push.
The Ravage is going to be committed. Zeus was invis, throws out the nuke, and it's going to be Lina getting the kill.
Yeah, that's well worth it. Every time one of these Addiction Esports heroes dies, it's just more space for PL.
Yeah, Juggernaut's going to spin to get out of there. Venge. Oh, just hit level 6 as a creep died. That was really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Let's profit off too.
Yeah, so I mean, Addiction Esports, they're at like 3k net worth lead, which is obviously pretty good.
Nature's
Prophet's gonna go down here.
Yeah, he made a big mistake. He tried to grab the courier, but the courier ended up using the speed burst, and he just got stunned up by Lina and was like, "Welp."
Yep, there we go.
I'm dead. Well, this is some actually like AE like. The only reason MP are in this game is because AE made some mistakes. It hasn't been MP winning as such.
I think true. I think Addiction Esports have made some pretty big mistakes here. Not pressuring enough. Praise the Sun's actually going to get caught and silenced up, but he manages to stick and he's just going to run away. Okay.
Yeah, he was on the other side of the trees, making it hard for the Death Prophet to get to him. There's Oracle and Juggernaut. They smoke up. Where are they heading? They're moving through the mid lane. This observer ward that got freshly planted is going to get dewarded straight away. They want to go inside the Roshan pit, it seems. They're going to do
they're
this.
Just going to try and take Roche while they pressure top. Okay, I like this.
Yeah, Juggernaut's got the 4 levels in the healing ward. That's going to be coming off cooldown in 12 seconds. Plus the Oracle himself, so should be simple enough.
Yeah, this is going to be an uncontested Roche, I should think. Because they make the good play of pressuring the T1 top, so it's going to force TPs here now, as long as they don't do this too much here.
There's no Ravage, but they get the slow, they get the nuke from the Zeus. There's no way Death Prophet survives to all of this. Nature's Prophet's just going to have to TP himself out of there. The Thunder God's Wrath spots where he is, Earthshaker. There's Blink up on Tidehunter in 1 more second, but Gush is coming off cooldown as well. There's going to be a Blink forward to Gush, a slow. Now the Anchor Smash, a couple of more right clicks should do the work as Earthshaker tries to keep himself alive with the Enchant Totem, but it's going to be a killing spree for Ollie now.
I think Slate's being so greedy with this sexism. I don't know why he didn't just commit it and take the tower down, because then they can't TP in and fight.
You're right.
They're going to get the Roche, which is good, I guess. And, you know, you can argue, yeah, they caused a distraction up top. They didn't even get the T1, which I really think they should have had if he had used sexism. I don't know what he wants to use it for. All you need to use it for is to pressure towers. That's why you pick the hero. In my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm just being a dick.
No. It's not. Obviously, it's not the only. His team fight potential is really good.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right. But I don't understand why he didn't use the exorcism to take down that T1 tower. It wasn't like they were saving it for a T2 push, because they knew they weren't doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
But Blink Dagger for Earthshaker, that's a big item to get.
That's good. And Saxy, or whatever he's called, Saxy Scowl. Oh, he's gonna just live.
He's gonna actually continue moving on forward here. He's gotta be careful. The Omni Slash comes through. BlinkDOTA, you're in some trouble now. Zeus, the stun is gonna just miss off the Earthshake. He's got the Echo Slam, the slow with the drain, and Tidehunter just blinks out. He doesn't have Ravage anymore. That was used just earlier on, and this tower is gonna end up falling. They're looking to try and catch out more, but it's not gonna happen for now. They got the Veil, the Blink, the Echo Slam. Zeus in some trouble. Excellent Fisher, catching out 3 heroes there. The spin's gonna be enough to finish off the edge. Oh yeah, Zeus surviving.
Yeah.
That was
really,
huge.
really good. So that's all of their cooldowns, apart from
Exorcism.
Exorcism, which is now level 2. So now this should be the first Exorcism of the game to try and pressure this T2 with Jug's Aegis.
Go on, Slate. You can do it. No.
So now I think if they get this down, then yeah. Okay, there we go.
I was just waiting for her. Like, go on, do it. But she's still pretty squishy. Yule's is not complete just yet.
The fact that the Zeus is still alive because of that Venge swap is really good. He's got Ethelend's Veil, and he can easily defend this, I think. Because the combination of, like, the Zeus Lina is horrible. You just Veil the creep wave, and you just blow it up instantly. And look, they're not even going to get a tower after this first Exorcism used.
No.
I think that's down to the Venge, honestly. Like, the Venge swapping out the Zeus.
Yeah.
So that he survived. Because it was a really good target to slam. If they blow up the Zeus, then they can pretty much freely push. And PL wasn't there, by the way, for the whole of that. He's now got Bot's Defusal. He's just chilling in the jungle. Got some stacks as well.
Keeps looking better for MP. I mean, Addiction Esports 2.5k net worth ahead, but XP has gone right back down to 0. So 20 minutes in, it's not the biggest deal.
Yeah, that's the thing when because they 5-manned really heavily there. The last few minutes they were grouped up quite heavily. They didn't actually get many kills or that many towers, so that because they're so grouped, they're gonna reduce their experience and obviously. So I think Modus Pwnens are coming out of this laning stage pretty well. The fact that they still have that T1 top, I think, is really, really good. Because I think I would have just been like, right, we're losing all T1s pretty much with like Nature's Prophet, Jug, Death Prophet, but yeah, they just didn't apply the pressure. They have lost T2 at bot, which is good.
Yeah.
Well, good for AE.
Addiction Esports. Zeus is waiting patiently with his Invis rune in the mid lane, seeing if anyone's going to step up, but his team's backed off, so he's going to have to get out there as well. Death Prophet's made her way to this top lane, but PL being the mobile hero that he is with the BOTs, come to defend.
And Jug picks up his Battle Fury after the Drum of Endurance. But yeah, I'm just really worried about them not being able to. They're going to get to the stage where they just can't push as easily as they might have liked to, Addiction Esports, because Rainbow Warrior's now level 13, so he's got max static field with the Veil and Ethelend, so he's going to be able to spam these waves so easily. Like if you look like they haven't even got it to reach the T2 yet with the Jug Battle Fury.
Yeah.
Look at that! It's just got like instantly just cleared out.
However,
crazy.
On the upside, I think late game should probably favor Addiction Esports. They got 3 really strong cores, whereas you're looking at a lineup on MP that is countered by BKBs. And I don't think you can count Tidehunter as a core in that stage, but it looks like we have a fight in the top lane. Death Prophet does have the Exorcism, doesn't want to use it just yet. She just takes so much damage. The Ravage only hit the Earthshake because Juggernaut's got the spin. The Magic community really helping them out there. As Juggernaut is going to go for the Omni Slash. It hits. They kill off the Tidehunter, but he'd already used his ultimate, so his job is done as Wampa. Goes down to half HP as the nukes come out from Rainbow Warrior. The stun perfectly lands on Death Prophet. Now the slow, the Echo Slam only catches that Praise the Sun, but is it going to be enough to swap? It's going to save him. Once again, Flood doing his duty. It's 2 for 1 at the moment. Is still the Radiant want to continue chasing. Juggernaut is very healthy. The stun going to hit onto Oracle, but he's going to be fine. This is a great fight for Addiction Esports. And with this Exorcism still up for... Okay, it's about to go down, but they can at least push into this top lane with the help of Nature's Prophet's Treants. And Juggernaut's going to have his healing ward in 13 seconds.
Yeah, I think that was basically just a bit of a whiffed ravage from Ollie. He unfortunately got silenced by DP, so by the time he had the cooldown available, he had to use it as everyone was backing off, and Jug had already used Blade Fury, so he just caught the Earthshaker, as he said, and just allowed Jug to just walk in and Omni Slash him.
Yep.
So that's second T2 going down for them, for Addiction Esports, which is good, I think.
I'll take that as tribute.
Yeah, it's going to hopefully get them their sort of next tier of items. I don't know what Juggernaut's going to go for next. It looks like a Yash? Yeah, Yasha. Probably...
Yeah, I think he goes SY or Manta or something.
Not
Sure.
I feel like, obviously, on one hand, SMY would be great. The Sange will give him some tank ability, some extra chase with the Maim, but then the Manta would be great for purging off the Fusel Blade.
Yeah, that's true.
Pushing power as well is pretty decent. And not to mention, it does actually give you some decent stats anyway, just because it's made of the Ultimate Orb.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's good for pushing, although the illusions kind of get cleared up by Zeus pretty easily until he has a few more stats, so I don't know. He's also, when he's not in Blade Fury, he really is like taking a lot of damage from Lightning Bolt. So I think he needs to be careful about that. So maybe he might lean towards the Sange and Yasuo just to get just a bit more HP, honestly. Just because they've got so much nuke.
Yep.
And that's smoke up from Rainbow Warrior, Zaki, and Flood is going to amount to nothing.
Yeah, there's no one inside the Radiant jungle.
Nope.
I feel like someone really needs to get hype on A side. I'm not really sure who though.
Yeah. I guess Oracle can go for it, but
there we go. There's the cloak. It could just be a Glimmer Cape. I think Glimmer Cape on its own would be fine. But if you can build it,
it's going to be good.
Yeah, if you can get the farm to build it into a pipe, I think that would be much more useful.
Yeah, you can Glimmer Cape anyone who gets ravaged to try and mitigate some of the damage. Obviously, they're going to get instantly revealed by the Zeus. Still gives the magic resistance, which is the main thing. So Wampa is going to build into this Ags as well, which, yeah, so I think, just going back to your point about the late game, I think because he's gone, if this goes quite late, if it gets into a position where Modus Pwnens are turtling quite heavily, I think they're going to end up getting fed quite a lot of gold by this Ags, Nature's Prophet, which is kind of it's like the thing you want to balance out when you go for this. So yes, it keeps all the lanes really, really pushed, which is really, really good. But it does give them a lot of gold because they actually have pretty good D push now with the Zeus Lina.
It also takes away farm from your allies as well, or it has the potential to anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, and Death Prophet not a great farmer. Jug, and so Jug's going to probably be taking up most of the jungle CS as well as the lanes that Nature's Prophet isn't pushing. So,
right,
we'll have to see. PL sitting currently top of the CS, but just behind the Jug.
Oh, what an unfortunate time to go for Roche as the Thunder God's Wrath comes out. They had smoked up to move in there. The Bash, Roshan, MVP. In fact, they're going to continue going for this.
I think Sax's Scale's going to keep going for it, but his team have ditched him. So I think he's going to have to get out of here.
Well, you might as well force them to actually come and show, right?
Yeah, for sure, yeah. True. Yeah, he just stays in there a bit longer. He forces 5 heroes there, so that's pretty good, actually.
That's fine. Nature's Prophet can push the top lane. There's now an Invis rune for Slate on the Death Prophet. I'm surprised he didn't hold on to that for a little bit longer.
I think they know.
Oh, they have a feeling. They put down the sentry. They throw out a lightning bot as well. They did have...
I think they might have just had the last remnants of the lightning bolt vision. Like, as he popped it, I don't know.
Man, that PL does so much damage to Juggernaut once again. Down very low as Earthshaker's disconnected. Please, no.
Not like this.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, like when he doesn't have Blade Fury up, he takes a lot of damage from all of their nuke spam. Because if he gets veiled, and he eats like Dragon Slave, Lightning Bolt, and Spirit Lance, and potentially Thunder God's Wrath, that's like a lot of damage. He's only got 1300 HP, so he needs to be really careful when because he wants to be the frontliner here.
I don't think he does.
Well, like, yeah, I
be.
mean, like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
like, he does and he doesn't, you know, like, he's the only one who really can, but also, yeah, I think he should be really scared, because when he doesn't have Blade Fury down, when he has Blade Fury down, I think he's just going to melt. Do you think he goes for BKB this game?
I mean,
Maybe?
BKB is too good this game, right? I think finish
Yeah.
up the SNY or the Manta and then kind of
And then go BKB.
BKB.
Yeah, I agree. I just I always hate building BKB on Jug.
Yeah.
It just feels really annoying, but no, it's still really good.
The more I think about it, the more I think he should go SNY, because then that means during his BKB timing,
Yeah.
he can chase after someone a bit better.
Yeah, true. That's true. He's not going to get kited so heavily.
I think the options are either to go Manta Skadi or SNY BKB.
I think he can go SNY BKB, then go back for the Skadi.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. I just think I think you're right. I think he needs that BKB really badly. Just yeah, as you said at the start, like BKB countered their lineup very heavily at this stage of the game. Once PL gets to his like maximum farm threshold, it's going to be kind of irrelevant, because he's just going to be doing so much physical damage from his illusions that the diffusal blade isn't really going to matter. But at this stage, a BKB means he can fight in quite effectively. He can effectively fight into the PL.
I mean, literally, what damage is there on MP like that they're going to have in the next 10-15 minutes that goes through BKB?
Yeah, exactly. There's like zero.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Like the PL right clicks, like kind of. Yeah, Lena's not going to have an Axe anytime soon either. So I think, I think if they manage to get BKB, well, Death Prophet's building an Octarine.
She can go Ags after though.
BKB.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah. She can. Yes, I think she should go BKB afterwards. I guess yeah. Soul Boost is good tank as well. Maybe they just want to hold off on these BKBs as long as possible, basically. Meanwhile, Wampa's getting his rat on.
Yep.
In the bot lane, he's going to be pressuring this T3 as Modus Pwnens try and pressure the T1.
Wow, it's nearly down. Do they have? There is a fortification for the Radiant side.
Yeah, and they've all got TPs, so he's not going to be able to do much. But it's just annoying, really, because it means they can't go any further, even though they have Ravage up, which they maybe would want to consider taking a fight, seeing as they've got no BKBs yet. But yeah, I think it's looking kind of even in general. I think Modus Pwnens are in a much better position than I thought they would be in.
Agreed.
Yeah, they basically, I think it's really, like, the fact that they haven't lost all their towers is pretty good, to be honest. The fact they've taken a T2 as well somehow at top is good as well. So they're playing nice and defensively, as they needed to.
Yeah, Zeus Lina.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good against push in general. They got it figured out. Got it all figured out.
They got 6.86 figured. Bring on 6.87.
Yeah, we'll see.
I heard possibly coming out in three weeks or something.
Yeah, I think
6.86
came out like a month after Frankfurt.
Right.
So I guess yeah, that would kind of make sense. Why not add more delays to this, eh? He timed out, yes.
Guessing that means internet issues.
Yeah, I guess his internet's just down. Who is it? It's Casper, yeah. So he's having internet issues before the game.
Yeah, he's probably just reset his router or something, and hopefully that'll get it working up again. And he came back in like within 5 minutes.
Yeah. How scared do you think Modus opponents have to be of this Earthshaker PL counter? Like as it goes later, because I'm just thinking as it goes later and later, the Death Prophet and the Jug are great cores to have late game, but but PL is just so devastating when it gets to like 50 minutes. I'm just wondering how even if he builds a BKB, it's not that big a deal because all his illusions just get cleared. I'm just wondering what you think about that matchup, like as it goes on, as the game goes on.
Well, from MP's point of view, you're looking at Tidehunter to blink in and Ravage, and then you can focus the Shaker, or he's not going to get in a position to be able to get a good, good ultimate.
Yeah.
As for, I mean, obviously, if AE are on the aggressive, then
yeah, I guess it pretty much just comes down to that, doesn't it? Who gets the jump on who? If Earthshaker manages to gets a really good jump, Echo Slam on PL, then there's not a lot he can do. He's building the heart. He just went for a casual Yasha, and it looks like he's going to finish up the heart.
Yeah.
Which is going to be pretty useful.
I guess that means he can... I feel like a Yasha would be pretty good, because that means you can tank up the Omni Slash, but I guess arguably a heart could do similar.
Yeah, he's probably... Well, he can just doppelgang out of it anyway.
Ah, that's true.
So...
Does mean Death Prophet has... Spirit Siphon does more damage.
Yeah, true. Because of the pure damage, but... I think he can doppelgang that as well. I mean... You can't doppelgang everything, but...
I actually don't think you can doppelgang Spirit Siphon.
Can you not? Does it last?
Probably. It's kind of ridiculous. So I don't see why not. It's a bit like Razor's Static Link. Only distance breaks it.
Yeah, true. True.
Saying that Doppelganger does... the AoE for it is pretty small, and Doppelganger has a decent range, so yeah, you're right. Most situations you probably can.
Yeah, even if it doesn't break it, he can just get... Yeah, he can just get away from it.
Oh wait, didn't I see that he reconnected?
Yeah, he reconnected then disconnected. Yeah. Oh, the goal, XP's right back in A's favour, although it's pretty much even. It's like 1,000, so it's like one swing away from being even. So, more waiting.
Discord information.
What?
Discord. There's been some talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's in.
What are they saying?
Okay, should be back in soonish.
Fingers crossed. I really hope we get a chance to catch the other game, even if it's just like the second half.
Same. Right, okay.
Memes.
Should be nice. It should be resuming soon.
He's reconnected for the third time. Lucky
That sounds
maybe.
a charm.
Please. Fuck.
Oh my god. This is insane. Can we just win the goal on TBH?
You know what? Fine. Yeah, it's really unfortunate because they.
2v2 Osu to settle the game. So what ad hoc time are we gonna come up with now before someone gets death win?
I don't know. You're the admin.
Yeah, true.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'll actually be doing a YouTube series. I don't know if you've caught it. It's
What,
casting tutorials.
casting tutorial. Yeah. I've seen it. I'm subbed. Don't you worry.
Nice.
One of your many subs.
Many. I've got 88 now.
Of course, you know the exact number.
I'll check it every day.
Kappa. It's fine. Yeah, nah, it looks good. I watched like one of the episodes because I need to like learn because I'm rubbish. But looks good. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think they even saw that. Whoops.
No, they didn't.
I just didn't even mean to do that. Just type an awkward ellipsis.
Why does this never happen in pro games? Oh wait.
Oh wait, it happens like all the time. He's in Dota again.
Reconnected. Right, 10, 9, 8.
Oh no.
7.
Let's not jinx it.
6.
We can do this. Okay.
5.
We seem
4,
stable.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's fine.
Are you serious? Are you actually shitting me? That literally timed perfectly with your camera. That he times that. Oh my god.
I'm losing my mind.
This is insane.
He seems stable, Kappa. Did you see Soups entered this tournament?
Yeah, in the like
Scrub.
lowest
Yeah.
one, right?
With Robin
Oh,
Roll.
Joker. Oh really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Excited to see them play.
Yeah. I'm actually really like it's quite funny, right? If you on the Discord channel, like just the difference in the chats in the different channels between like the Scrub, the Limbo and the TryHard. Like the TryHard one is just full of flame, right?
Yeah, it actually is.
And the Limbo and the earlier one is like, and the Scrub one is like, it's just like talking about the weather and general chit chatter and stuff.
Yeah,
it's so,
just like,
it's
hey
so
guys,
nice.
how's it
It's
going?
amazing.
Yeah, and everyone try hard to dick. It's pretty much true though. You can't. You have to be a dick to be good at this game.
Yeah.
Aim and Dota 2016.
I'm not even gonna count down.
Okay. I was gonna type in the chat that he's back, but Okay, sure, that will give me a nice green.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go.
Thank Jesus.
Sick. Earthshaker has now disconnected.
No, please. Not like this. He hasn't, has he? Oh no, he's fine. Should be resuming soon.
What the hell is it doing? Yeah, pauses are so weird.
Right, we're going.
Yay, we're going to go down. So fortification comes out just in time to save the tower in the mid lane. For now. It's eventually going to go down, but meanwhile, Prophet does Prophet things, and it's going to get some damage done to the tower in the bottom lane. We're out a fight. It's going to break out. It looks like a blink ravage.
Okay.
Wow. That was big. And now Slate in a lot of trouble. He does have his ultimate.
Oh,
He does
no.
have the Yawls. It's going to help him stay up alive. He didn't manage to get Spirit Siphon off during the Yawls, though. Or before the Yawls, so he's going to go down as well. Okay.
Nice slam there. Did not expect that to happen. I thought everyone was just going to back off and chill, go defend that T3, but no.
Yeah.
They just like go ham with the Ravage. Good shout, really.
10-all now. 27 minutes into this game, although technically we're like 2 hours, 8
2
minutes
hours.
into the game.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been like a kill every half hour. Feels like. Right, so they're going to pressure this T2. T2's going to go down, maybe. No, just going to defend it. He's still not bought anything yet. Wait, has he? He's, Yeah, he's going Manta, okay.
Okay, yeah. That's fine, that's
He's
fine.
got, yeah, he's got Recipe on the courier.
I actually think he might just go Scardy now. That is
Yeah,
my
just
guess.
skip BKB, maybe. Yeah, fair.
So, it's like the Radiant, they're setting up down in this bottom lane. I don't know whether they're going to smoke. They don't have any smokes. I think they're baiting the Nature's Prophet, but they realize no one's coming to show, so
No one cares.
bait's not going to work out as Roshan respawns once again. Oh wait, no.
he's gonna
No, they tried to
scout
take
this
it for the second time, but they didn't in the end.
Yeah, yeah, it was up before, but he had to leave. But they're going to scout it out now. There's no exorcism, so they can't just take it really quickly. And Jug is in top lane as well, so looks like they're just going to be content to farm for a little while.
Oh.
Get
Ollie,
these lanes pushed out.
Ollie blinks away expecting these juggernauts to be real. They're just delusions though.
He's got his mech up, and he's finished his lads now, I think, as well. He's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate
He's
how
only-
hard Juggernaut illusions actually hit.
Yeah, they're really annoying, actually. It's because his attack speed is so good. When you get a bit of agi. It's really annoying. And the crit,
Yeah.
obviously, as well. He's got max crit now. But the Tide Hunter's only just behind. He's like 400 net worth behind the Death Prophet.
Oh wow, yeah.
So he's like done so well. Oh, Clutch Fisher. Block off the. So Nature's Prophet's got his Ags up now, so this is gonna be lots and lots of lane push coming out for Addiction Esports.
The swift, the sports.
And PL's got his heart up now. That's pretty terrifying.
Right,
I'd be scared if I was Addiction Esports.
Yeah, he's gonna be really hard to bring down now.
Yeah, I really don't want to have to go against the PL late game. I mean, it's fine that they've got Earthshaker. They have got some stuff to deal with him.
I mean, yeah, if they
But
can definitely get the lockdown on
yeah.
him, he will die quickly, but
Yeah, for sure.
it's the rest of the team you then have to worry about.
Exactly, yeah. It's just annoying having to, because he doesn't even need to start in the fights. He can just bots in as and when he wants. So the only time he's going to get caught really is if he's split pushing or or they smoke or something like that. So that's what I think it's going to come down to if he gets really, really farmed.
Radiant, they've smoked up at the moment. They're looking to try and catch someone out. Nature's Prophet ultimate bounced around. Look at this creep wave in the top lane, but Lina's like, thank you very much. Thumbs up.
Yeah,
half of
exactly.
that, and it's going to take the next lot with right clicks if need be. But Death Prophet is here in the top lane with the Nature's Prophet. Maybe looking for a pick off. No. They might just go for a push. Meanwhile, by Roshan, Zaxi Scowl's in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to do the spin. A great Fisher. It's going to slow down the Phantom Lancer plus the Zeus. And that's going to be the end of that. No one's died. No towers have gone down. No Roshan's grave. But now.
Is Slate gonna go for this? I don't know. He's sort of thinking about. They're just trying to spam out this wave and keep Zaki Dota occupied.
I
Because
feel like
he can't leave now while they're there.
they're going now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like they maybe should have. He should have popped the Dexism, forced another hero back from MP, and then they could
And then
move into
then go
Roshan or
Roche.
take a fight or
Yeah.
something, whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of scary with this Tide being up here, waiting to pop Ravage, but yeah, I think that could have been an option
Okay,
for
Juggernaut.
sure.
Gonna have to use that spin
it's
once
Juggernaut.
again. Picks up the DD.
He's gonna
does he
snag the
try
DD.
and does he try and go on the
Oh,
PL
look how
here?
much damage!
But there's too many illusions to deal with. The Omni Slash could be there. Tidehunter, he's got the blink, and actually just goes straight for the Ravage.
Catches him.
It's pretty good there, but the save is going to be there for now. Omni Slash bouncing around. I completely lost track of where he is. Over to this neutral camp as Oracle is going to go down. Juggernaut heals through with the false promise, but he's still got to get himself out of here. Tidehunter slowing him down for now. He's just going to TP out. Where's the swap? Oh, not needed with the stun from the Venge. That's going to be a dominating streak now for Rainbow Warrior. And uh-oh, Slate,
Yeah.
he's getting chased after a long-range swap from the Vengeful Spirit. Well placed. Duels is only going to keep you alive for so long, my friend. That's 3 now dead, but where's its Nature's Prophet? What's he doing? He wasn't able to push the top lane.
Well, he's pushing it now though. He just didn't have the creep wave. Yeah, but yeah, he's not. Yeah, he hasn't got any damage on the T3 after doing that. Zaki Dota is just right there, just spamming out, and I just think Lean is such a great pick in these against these kind of lineups that Diction Esports running. Because it might have been tempting to go for a Venge or a Lion to go with the Venge to like try and get some burst damage, but then he's just like screwed by these Treants. Whereas Lina can just happily spam them all day. And Zeus is going back now as well. So really good fight for Modus Pwnens. That is the situation, I think, where Jug is like, if only I had a BKB. Because then he just BKBs and man fights the PL.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it's kind of an annoying situation to be in. Everyone was so split. I don't know if they were unsure about what they wanted to commit for. But I think maybe they just underestimated their potential to contest Roche with fewer heroes than Modus Pwnens. Because Modus Pwnens had everyone there, pretty much.
Yeah, everyone bar the Lina.
Yeah, exactly. So, and with that Ravage catching out the Jug was really good as well. Even though he did get false promised, it just meant that he got separated from his team, and then he had to Omni Slash into PL illusions to just because that was the only thing he could do.
These Treants, more food for the Lina. Who's what? Where did this Lina get the axe?
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
But she's just sitting here though, like farming up, and this is the. I mean, that's what I was saying. The problem with this Ags, I mean, he's gonna maybe get caught up here. Okay, so he's gonna go down, I think, to Slate and Wumper. So that's good. That's actually a really good thing to do. But it means that everyone's gonna TP up here now, and maybe try and chase.
Okay, Prophet just ran out of there. They're like, okay, we're getting out of there. The Yules, it's going to be enough to cancel the Oracle's TP. He's using the False Promise, going to try and keep himself alive for now. I'm not even sure that was worth it, to be honest. I'd have just died.
He's going to be dead
that,
for about the same time.
You're right,
yeah.
you're right.
So it doesn't. He's just like dead either way. It doesn't really matter. Not the longest cooldown.
Thought his respawn time might be shorter,
but that's the kind of thing that Addiction Esports now need to do. They need to. Not only it's not enough for them just to split push the lanes and put pressure on the tower. They need to then go. I think did Death Prophet? Oh, Death Prophet just happened to be there, and then Nature's Prophet TP's in behind, and they try and exploit the Lina when she's on her own, which is the correct play. But I think yeah, it's just so difficult because PL has bots,
and
Zeus does as well now.
Death Prophet had an invis rune as well.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I was wondering why he was there, like just on his own, chilling. But yeah, I mean that's the difficulty now, that they're not being able to pressure towers for free anymore. because Lena can just go back and defend really, really easily. And now she's got this Ags. This is crazy.
What's the net worth? 10k.
She's got like 10k, yeah. She's like, this Death Prophet is falling really far behind, and I think it's because of what you were saying when Nature's Prophet picked up the Ags. Like, he pushes out all the lanes, Jug just farms all the jungle camps with his Battle Fury, and Death Prophet has nothing to do, really.
And I'm also fairly certain this 4k on the Lena, like, ahead of like the Earthshaker, her counterpart, is because of trees.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree.
Yeah,
it's just because he, like, Logarithmic's just on full-time, like, tree on duty, pretty much, which is not even that big a loss for them, because they can pressure with PL because he's quite farmed now.
Yeah.
And they've always got the threat of Ravage behind to back them up.
They've got Aegis.
And Tide's got bots as well. I love this, actually. They've got 3 sets of bots. They can just be everywhere now. Look at this. Ollie can even go up.
They know where he is. They get the Yules. They put the
nice.
the extra mana damage didn't work. The weakness, and Zeus, they see him. They have vision. Zeus could commit the ultimate. There's probably not much point. Prophet's like,
nah.
There's no point me teaming out.
Yeah, teleportation was actually like 2 seconds on cooldown there anyway.
Yeah.
Even though he would have cancelled it with the bolt anyway.
If he managed to TP just after the bolt landed, he might have been able to get it.
Yeah.
But saying that, if he did
true.
TP, I'm fairly certain that Zeus would have just
I'm
committed the
pretty sure
ultimate.
they ravage.
So.
Or yeah, true.
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
they can either use one or other of their ults, probably Zeus's, just to kill him. But I think this is looking really difficult now for Addiction Esports. A lot of their draft is getting countered by the item progression of Modus Pwnens. Just the bots and the spam.
PL's
So
got,
their push doesn't really amount to anything.
PL's got 20 seconds left on the Aegis now. They're going to try and maybe bait something out, but he's got to be careful not to throw his life away. Just, you know, just like, yeah, it's okay, I've got Aegis. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Okay, there we go. It's gone now. He's got the heart, so he can just survive so much of this damage. Gets disarmed. He's going to continue pushing down this tower at the moment. Prophet up in 3 seconds. Whether he looks to TP to another lane or just try and fight, maybe.
Yeah, this was their time to apply as much pressure as they could, and they've nearly taken this T3 actually.
Oh, it's a great Fisher, but there comes the Ravage coming out, catching out 2 heroes straight away. They delete 2 heroes. The Echo Slam is going to be half-assed here at the moment, and already 2 dead. The Omni Slash bouncing around, but there's too many illusions to deal with. Casper's going to be dead as well, and whoa, the ultimate from the Lena, deleting the Juggernaut. Where's this Prophet? Prophet is going to go for the split push, but Casper can't play, sorry. I'm guessing his internet is just too bad at the moment, but to be honest, even then, MP,
I think
that's such a
that
great
was the
fight.
Yeah.
The Echo, maybe if he managed to get a better blink or initiation to save his team or something, but I don't know.
So hard with the Zeus though, the static lightning going off around everywhere. Yeah, that was a great fight from Modus Pwnens. And yeah, Slate dying there with Exorcism off cooldown is really big as well. That's a massive part of their team fight. All Prophet can do is try and chip away at these towers, and yeah, he's trying to cut the wave now, but yeah, Tide's just gonna TP back, and yep, that's the end of your push, sorry.
I love how these like creeps actually do no damage to him. Literally, actually 100% no damage.
Yeah, because of Kraken Vlad's mech. All the armor, it's crazy.
So the last tower. This is probably the last chance now for Addiction Esports to defend their high ground one last time. But even if they do it successfully, it's going to be a little tricky. What are buybacks looking like? So the Dire, they've got 3 buybacks. In fact, the other 2 are only 700 gold away anyway.
Yeah, they still got no buyback on this Death Prophet. She can't die here. Fury needs to get Exorcism off and
Survive.
try to force something. Yeah, exactly. With False Promise or it's gonna be but Tide Refresher now. It's gonna be really difficult.
Oh dear.
I still in this stash to be fair, so the Exorcism does go off.
Was there an Omni Slash as well, catching out Jackie Dota at the moment, but He just gets Omni Slash. They do manage to pick up the one. That's the leaner, but Oracle taking so much damage here. Death Prophet's still alive for now because of the false promise. PL just about survived. Was that a swap? I think it must have been. He's still alive. 20 hit points. Slate's still alive because of the false promise. He did manage to regen through all of that.
The blink. Oh, he doppelgangs the auto attack.
He's still alive. He's just going to turn a man fight this, isn't he? Yeah, there's nothing he can do. It's the illusion. It's an illusion, my friend. Oh, it wasn't even the real one. It must have been the illusion with the extra HP, or was it? Yeah. Or the 100% HP or whatever it is. Oh, it's 2 versus 4 at the moment. And there's still a Ravage online. Tidehunter, actually the refresher is inside in the base if he wants to go grab that from the enemy base if need be. Slate's going to go down. The only one alive is Casper. The Fisher comes through, and I think this is probably going to be it. But we'll wait for the GG call, but we're going to be looking at Megas and probably the throne falling in the next couple of minutes. I mean, this felt like it was a really close game. It was unfortunate there was all these pauses and the issues that we had this game, but...
Yeah, it's really weird because it changes the momentum of the game. There's Ninetales calls GG, and yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Earthshaker, Casper playing with a bit of lag there, I think, as well. But yeah, it really stifles the momentum from Addiction Esports' lineup. Or the pauses.
Yeah.
So they can't really capitalize on taking objectives and such. But yeah, good game from them.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, these guys will play up again, so I think we can at least look forward to that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I would like to talk about this game, but I want to get in as quick as possible. Actually, let's stop recording. Thank you everyone for tuning in.